Nigel has discovered a way to connect products to Restream. I'm just like, oh my gosh, the merch queen's ears, eyes, all lit up at once.
Oh, we've got our new, we're testing our new line out, aren't we, Emma? We're going to see what the new sample is, aren't we? Like how, you know, the candle.
Oh, I wonder what you were talking about.
Yeah, we're going to test it out, aren't we? See how it works for the subscription. So, hello, my lovelies. Right, let me get chat up. Tell us who is on, and is it windy where you are? Because honestly, like, there's something about like watching the wind, isn't it? You know, when you hear it,
Yeah,
there's something quite, it's almost like authoritative.
Well, it is, because it's like, it's not in our control whatsoever, is it?
No.
So strong and powerful, and when you're caught up in it, there's like, you're just in it. There's nothing you can do at all. So yeah, no, it is mesmerizing, actually, the wind.
There is nothing that you can do. Like when you're out in it, it's like you put your umbrella up like you do with your rain into it and like hide it from the rain. Like there's actually nothing that you can do.
I know there's nothing you can do, is there?
Not a damn thing. Right, who is on? Hello, guys. Right, who have we got on? Quantum Flame Healers, amazing. Only the quantum way. Let me just see if anybody, oh my God, if anybody saw like my Instagram yesterday, I had the most hilarious, let me just turn this down because I don't want us. Because I don't want us to. Who is on? Come and say hi. Come and say hi to us.
Hello, hello. Have to say, do you remember a while back when I went out in Manchester?
Yeah.
And it was really windy and rainy. It was before Christmas, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Well, as we were walking back to the train, like the wind blew all our coats, our umbrellas inside out, and we're all just laughing. And the press were there, and they took a picture, and it's been like, I think it was like the Mail. It's been like within the newspaper.
What picture of you?
It's just all our group together, just for the wind. But they keep reusing it. Someone put on the chat the other day, and it's back in the news.
Have you got it? Oh my God, you have to post that.
You can't really see me because I'm like just behind, so you can see one of our friends, she's at the front, and Lauren's next to her, and Charlotte, and I'm sort of at the back. But I just found it really funny when you're talking about the wind, and I was like, yeah, all the umbrellas.
Wow, look, it's made you all famous. I love it. We've got a JT. Hello, lovelies, from Florida. Very windy and cold. You see, I can't imagine Florida being cold. Can you?
No, but then again, I suppose it's like what you're climatized to, isn't it? So maybe your version of cold would be my version.
Maybe it would be heat wave.
You know, maybe it'd just be my version of this is just all right then.
Yeah, well, it is windy here. Neve hasn't got any wind yet. It's on the way down to you, Neve. It's clearing stuff out. We were talking about this, weren't we? In like the wind of change, almost like. Yeah, you know, because yesterday, and I posted literally everywhere about Pluto. Like, so I'm not an astrologer and I don't read the signs, but obviously people in our realm that do. And I've been known for a while, something happened with Pluto, and Pluto like moved from an alignment over here, and then like moved into another part, they moved from Capricorn and moved into Aquarius. Okay. So it's like the cardinal signs that have been, and it really resonated because for the last like 15 to 20 years, things have been in a bit of a loop. You know, when you're just like in that loop and it's just like you're getting so far and then you come down again, getting so far and you come down again. Please put on the chat if you felt like that too. So what's happened now is something that's like not happened in so many hundreds of years, but it's now like shifted around, and Pluto's going, I think I'm going to help you guys out now because you've been through clearing all that stuff. You've been healing, you've been really paying attention, you've been amazing, you've been like in the school of clearing, and now we're going to take you out and we're going to give you a graduation, and they're going to graduate us to like this place of just pure abundance, just letting so much stuff in. And It's like everywhere I look, it's the same journey that's what's happening. Now, as soon as I woke up yesterday, and I was saying it on our Quantum Flame Healing group, and I said to Emma last night, when you're in the quantum, when you go on your journey, sometimes you can go and you're completely awake. Like you're completely awake in the journey, and you're doing stuff, and you're almost like you're activating stuff to come into you while you're doing things. It's really weird. What I mean, like you could be tidying up your books, say you got your books together, and somehow a book will pop out, and it will take you on a journey that you need to find out something, but you're completely awake. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, so yesterday morning I was looking at something, and my goodness, did a million divine hits come in, like a big, like whoosh. And it was all to do with what we're doing at the show, and to do with the wealth lords. I keep saying the wealth lords. It has to be the lords, doesn't it?
Who knows what's going to come through even further?
Who knows? So, and I was like, I was really open. Me and myself and Emma are really open to like what's coming else, because we know there's something else coming in for the show. So as soon as I woke up and I looked at something on my phone, it's just like it opened the floodgates to this incredible like download. And I was like waiting. It was like really early, and I was just like waiting when was the right time to text Emma to say, like, is she awake? Like, because I really need to talk to her.
And I responded with, is it okay if I just call you in a bit? Because I was like, totally not in that place.
And I was like, yeah, okay. But you keep looking at the phone going, is she going to phone me back because I'm going to burst? But we obviously work with quantum energy. Like everything that we do, our modality, it's quantum flame healing, it's just this beautiful like space, the quantum realm that has gifted so much to our community. But when these wealth laws came in, and I was thinking about it yesterday and thinking about the show, this frequency came in. On my phone. And then it took me like on a journey to the states of sort of hypnosis, meditation states that we get in. So it showed beta, which is like BETA, the beta wave, which a lot of us stay in because that keeps us in the worried state. So when we're in the beta state, we're in a very worried state. We're in a very where we can't think anything forward. Instead of doing, we're just thinking about where we're not going. So that's sort of where that keeps us in that state. And it was looking through all the states, and then it came to theta. Now, when we go into a quantum flame healing session, or we're like channeling a quantum energy session, we go to that theta state. Now, the research that has gone in to the part of the brain, okay, that actually expands when we're in that state to receive and to align us. It's sort of like the pressure valve. When you've got weights on top of your head, and you want to rise up, and they say like raise your vibration, and everyone says raise your vibration, and you're just like, yes, I am freaking trying to raise my vibration. I don't know what to do. Like literally, well, it all comes from this place. It all comes from this hypothalamus place within our brain. Okay. Now there are years and years of research that's gone actually into this. There's lots of studies that have gone into like different waves and different states that we need to be in. Now, with quantum energy, it's always been hid, hasn't it, Emma, with surrounded by science, and always made people a bit scared to understand what quantum is, isn't it? Like, and to understand what it actually means. But all these things have been shrouded by science and words that we don't understand. But everything came through really, really clearly. And it was Edison that came and like spoke these words when I was like in this state. Because Edison invented the machine to read sound frequencies. So once this came in and it like opened it up, then I just got all these words divinely hit that for the wealth lords to really hit and for people to understand, we need to connect with quantum energy. We need to connect on that theta wavelength to enlarge the hypothalamic space in our brain, which aligns us because it sort of opens up almost our crown chakra. Does that make sense? Like it's all connected. And then the hypothalamus is connected to our pineal gland, which is our third eye, which is everything that we need to trust in, that we see through our third eye. So I was like, is this really coming through? Like, am I really getting this information? And I was just like writing it down. And my son was sleeping with me in the bed and it was still dark outside. So I was trying to write my notes down in the dark without putting the lights on. Well, you should have seen my notes were all over the place. But it was like, and then it led me to the frequency of using quantum energy to open our hypothalamus gland in our brain so it gets bigger, so then we are more receptive, and that's how we raise our vibration, because we come away and we expand the part that is most receptive to that.
Yeah. So it's a bit like, I mean, when Najwa first told me, I have to admit, I was like, you're gonna have to say that again.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what's that? So to simplify it even further, if you can imagine at the minute, perhaps that part of the brain is like, maybe it's like your fist.
Okay. Yeah.
And what we need to do is we need to expand it so it's so big and open, because that's how, like, you switch, that's how you manifest, that's how you can then change these behavioral patterns and change your wealth, because it's a particular gland that is connected. And the reason why it changes, like, the way we think, the way we feel, so we can attract more, is because as it starts to open, like Najwa said, our crown chakra opens, our third eye opens. So if you can imagine now, what's it called? The thymus gland.
Hypothalamus gland.
The hypothalamus gland now has gone from like maybe like being like this big in your head to like, whoa, this big. And once it really expands and opens, and like Najwa said, she's been shown the frequency and the wealth laws to expand this part of your brain open. This is when manifestation just comes in. This is when you start connecting to money. This is when you start, not just to money, but abundance. So whatever that abundance is in your life, but because we are activating wealth laws, like we said, it's not just around money. It's like the wealth of your health, the wealth of your relationships. And the key that she's been shown is opening this and how to open it. And actually it lies quite dormant within us. And every now and again, when we go into that theta state of meditation, it's like it goes,
yes,
stay open for a little bit. And you think, oh, and that's why when you come out of meditation, you feel like great. But actually, like we've been shown, well, this is what Najwa was shown, with quantum flame healing energy, we can expand it, but we keep it expanded. So it doesn't contract back. It stays expanded. And this is what we're going to be taking on a journey on the show. And we can't wait.
Oh my God. Cannot wait. Can we, Emma? Honestly, like what was, and then we spoke again last night, didn't we? Like when, like I got home like after my son's party and it was just all coming in, wasn't it? It was like, oh my God, this is the journey that's come through. So Edison showed you the frequency, which we're just recording as well, because we're going to take you on this journey. It's an activation, isn't it, Emma? This frequency and the words that were shown to us to use is almost like muscle. It's like building that muscle up. Like this activation is going to be done like over and over again, because you are just going to, this is going to be rewired in your DNA as a natural frequency that you were always going to have.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, I think the main thing that's come through is, so when you've experienced periods of abundance in your life, so when you've been in a period where, oh wow, money's coming in, it's flowing, or like your body's felt in good health, or maybe your relationships are connecting, a massive part of this is because that particular part of your brain has expanded. But
Yes.
then it does contract again. And
Yeah.
like that, strengthen the muscle. But again, what we've been shown is that with quantum flame healing energy that we're working with, there is a way to keep this expanded so that you don't have to go back into contraction. So when money flows in, when health flows in, when those relationships flow in, it's staying because it's constantly going to be absorbing. It's like you've put out a new beacon, almost like a new receptive. Hello, hello. You know, I'm looking
So true.
find its way to it. And you're like, whoa, look at this. Whoa, I've just won this. Whoa, I've just got this holiday. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And that's the journey we're going to take you on.
It is. It is. And the crazy thing about it, this is being worked on behind like closed doors. This has been like secrets that's sort of been kept from the consciousness, because it's almost like trying to keep in a better state, like to keep in that fearful state, to keep us in that. But it's becoming more and more. And this is why with myself and Emma, when we're talking about the greats that are coming out, that we come to in our visions, that come in our journeys, it's almost like you see the greats that have passed on are getting really frustrated because they're almost seeing like they want to say, no, like we've got all our work here. It needs to carry on. There is a blissful state that we can all be in. It's that bridge, that bridge. It's like almost like the hypothalamic gland, that part of our brain is like a massive bridge and the massive missing piece to, and it's all to do with hormones as well, like the balance, like everything. When you're in that theta state, when you can like reprogram that part so you stay in that state, everything just like clicks into the place that it should be. This is why it is so, so powerful. And it was almost like yesterday, I was like, is this really happening? Is this really like what we should be putting out? And I tell you what, I kept saying it. And then again, if you saw my post yesterday, it was my son's birthday. Okay. And I'd organized to meet a party. Well, I hadn't organized a party at the place. I'd organized the party in my head. And I told like all the mums to like bring their children to the bowling alley for 12 o'clock on Saturday, between 12 and 12:30 on Saturday. So anyway, I get to the bowling alley at about 11:15 just to book and just like, settle in a little bit. I got there and I was like, hi. I says, can I have like 2 aisles? And she was like, yeah, our next availability is at 5:30. And I went, what? No, this can't happen. I says, are you sure? Is there? I was like, guides, help me here. Is there like, please, I've got parents coming with their children. My son's on his way. He's going to be gutted if I can't do this party. They were like, oh, no, did you not book? And I went, no, because I didn't think I'd need to. Anyway, so I leave very dumbstruck. And I phoned up Emma and I went, Emma, I'm freaking out. I've got parents on the way. She went, right, can you change it? I went, no, they're on their way. I was like, right, okay, what's near me? Cinema. So after Emma calmed me down and was like, listen, it will all work out. Everything will be fine. I phoned my husband and he was like, did you not book it? And I was like, no, 50 time. Anyway, came off the phone, decided that we're going to give the kids a couple of pounds to play on the arcades in the bowling. And then we're going to go over to the cinema, rushed over to the cinema, saw what was on. Aquaman, amazing. 1:30, brilliant. Woman gave me a deal, brilliant, because I was like nearly crying when I got there. Anyway, so everything went perfectly. And it's great that we didn't go bowling because maybe, we spoke about this afterwards, maybe it wouldn't have been fair if one can bowl better than the other. Then they're at that age where it matters. So it all worked out perfectly. So I'm sitting in Aquaman and I'm watching Aquaman. And like, honestly, it's like I was going in and out of the quantum through my whole experience in Aquaman. And I knew my guides had aligned all my son's friends to have a much better time at the cinema, but also to align me to see the messages that were coming through from the cinema that was literally giving me all the confidence, because sometimes it's a belief in what you see. You know, you just think, am I really seeing it? Am I really this blessed that I've received this message? Is it really been bestowed or given to me or shown to me? Like what do I know about the hypothalamus? I mean, I'm probably saying it wrong, you know, like what do I know about like what neuroscientists work on? I just know what I saw. I just know what I saw and what I'm seeing now. And I'm sitting there and the whole film's about Atlantis. And it's about like the lost planet, the lost kingdom, and like so many things coming in. And I'm just like, oh, thank you guys. Thank you for showing me that I'm not going nuts. That yes, what I did see and everything that's come through is what we're meant to do at the show.
Yeah. Just shows, doesn't it? Like that's one of the biggest things, to be okay with the surrender, even when you're in those sort of circumstances, just to like take a breath and just realize everything's happening for you, not to you.
Yes.
And everything will always work out better.
Yeah, always.
So sometimes you just got to let go and you let the magic come in.
And it did. I actually had such a great time. We went to Five Guys afterwards. They had this big table. All the kids were chatting. The vibe was really high and just like upbeat and amazing. And I just thought, you know what? Like, you think one door shuts in front of you and you're like, where am I going to go? But then two other doors just open up or something else just comes in. And it always is working out for you. Always, even when you think that it's not, it is. It really is. So yes. So we have going to everyone that's come into the show. You are going to be in for a real treat, honestly, with this activation that we're going to go through. And we're actually recording it as well. So everybody that actually comes to the show will get this free recording, okay? After they'll be sent it to you, this free, so you can keep listening to it and tuning into it, so you can keep that activation in your hypothalamus state, like rising high, baby, rising high, aren't we, Emma?
Yes. And also something else that was exciting yesterday. So as Naja was channeling all of this, I was sort of putting it out there, like, because as we said, we're going to be doing messages, we're going to be reading like the energy in the room, and usually it's just what comes in. And feel into it, and we'll talk quite openly and see if anybody can connect to that. But we're just putting it out there to see if there's another way or a different way to channel or something we've not done before. And then Naja was sent me, because Edison had come into her realm, and obviously Edison, did he create the X-ray?
Yes. Yeah.
So he was very, 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 well known in his profession and respected, and obviously he's brought a lot to humanity. But one of the things that Naja was sent me a screenshot of was that actually he also brought a phone that connects to spirits on the afterlife. And she sent me this screenshot, and I was like, what? And then when we were talking, I was like, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what we've got to use. We've got to use Edison's phone, and we've got to call up, and we've got to connect to the afterlife. So since then, we have been shown how to use this and how to connect to this, haven't we?
Yes.
We're going to be revealing that at the live audience with us, because it is going to be magical. And I feel like Edison has come through for us to, this part of his work was shut down and just refused, which is bizarre considering the other side of his works is still used now renownedly. It's like, well, why couldn't he? Can't be crazy one minute but know everything the next. It's like you pick and choose the bits you want us to have and not have. Because obviously if we can connect into the other side, if we can truly channel through this and actually dial into who we want to speak to, connect into our ancestors, be able to connect into that other dimension, maybe where our light seed energy lies. Who knows? You know, but it's very exciting. So we have been shown how to channel that and how to work with the phone. So we're going to be trying that for the first time ever. And that we will reveal all the secrets behind that at the live audience with us.
Yeah.
So everybody can hopefully enjoy. And by the way, I don't want you to be scared about that, because I know sometimes like, oh, I'm not coming if you call it.
Yeah.
Like that. It's only working the purest of energy in the, like, in that beautiful universal source, God's energy, with, like, we are only ever working that energy. So there's absolutely nothing to be scared of whatsoever.
No.
You're not going to be like Ghostbusters, we have to get Slimer in or anything. Feel the energy in the room. You'll feel the calmness.
Yeah.
You'll feel the love. So you'll feel that, and that will come through from our surroundings and everybody that's with us on that day.
Yeah,
it's going to be really exciting.
It is going to be so exciting, because I mean, this about the spirit phone, like literally his work around this about connecting energy to the afterlife, to communicate. His work was found in a book that was found in a charity shop. So it was almost like it was discarded. It was almost like not bought up, like put away. And it came back into the realm when I feel like it needed to. And I find that incredible.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
So incredible. So incredible.
So honestly, if you haven't got your ticket yet, come and see us. Come and beautiful day with us. We're in South London. The venue's amazing.
Yeah.
It was a time to connect. And actually, we were just saying, weren't we, afterwards? We're gonna get some good tunes on. We're gonna have like
a little party
vibe going on. Yeah, come and join us. Honestly,
yeah.
It will be the most transformational day you've ever spent. It will. It will change your perspective on life. It will change your outcome where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
You fast forward a few steps to sort of get to where you want to be. It'll help you release and let go of whatever you've been holding on to.
Yeah.
You will become, honestly, when you go back and you wake up on that Sunday morning and Monday morning, Tuesday morning, every morning after that, you will not be in that same stressed, anxious place you started in.
No.
And if you've overcome that and you've been doing you're part of our community, and you've already, you sort of been working on that side of things, your connection and your transformation that you get will be different to what you've ever received before. It's going to take us all to new places, including me and Najwa. We're all as a collective rising here, all of us.
Yes.
So we're on this. So honestly, please come and see us at the live audience. Come and spend that beautiful time with us and start transforming. Kick off this year with, I don't know, with the way you want to finish it.
Yeah.
And stay on that path.
Yeah. No, definitely. I just think it's all just come aligned at the right time. It really, really has, with all this new energy coming in, all these new feelings, how people are like putting themselves forward now. Like, honestly, in our community, so many people are doing collaborations at the moment. So many things are in the pipeline for them. So many things are changing so fast. It's like seeing the light now. And if you have been in that funk, you have been in that sort of like feeling of like, just like, what do they call it? Roadhog day, where it just like goes on and you really trying everything to like break it. And we get it. Like, we really do get it. You're not going to be amongst people that have not been there or not sweated and not cried over. And everything that we talk about is what we've been through. There's nothing that we express or we put out to talk about that we haven't been through ourselves, where it's money struggles, relationship, children, work, family. Like, we have all been in those bloody pits. You know, we have. And you know what? You know, when you get around people that understand that, but only want to see the best for you, and you will be surrounded with that at the show.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, and the dancing afterwards. I mean, when Emma said, oh, Nash, we've got a bar, haven't we? And we've got like a little side bit. There's like a little disco area. We can put some tunes on. I was like, oh my God, what an end to the day that will be.
Great, be great. All the greats coming on, having a little bit of a high vibe.
Yes.
What did you just say there? You just made me think of something.
About where we've been, like where we're coming up to now.
And it was a bit before that.
Like the party.
I can't remember. It'll come back to me.
It'll come back to you. Come back to you. But honestly, we just cannot wait to meet everyone, because this is where we come alive, when we actually are in the company of everybody that's either been following us or like doing any of our courses and everything, have been listening to us. If we've helped in any way and you're just being part of this community and you just want to come and meet us, then honestly, please do. It's going to be incredible.
It is. Come and let us hold the space for you.
Yeah.
And let us hold that space for you and give yourself the chance, the opportunity to step forward onto that path where you're meant to be.
Yes.
You know, let us hold the space while you do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, Emma, we've got to get shopping for some outfits, girl. Like, I keep looking. Do you know what? Today I was watching. Has anyone watched Saltburn?
I don't fancy it.
Yeah, well, I didn't really. It keeps coming on. I was like, oh. And I just thought, I'll just watch a little bit just before Michael was doing the dinner. I thought, I'll just watch a little bit. Anyway, the girl on there, the sister, wears this really cool, like purple catsuit in it.
Ooh.
And like this jacket. And I was like, you know, when you just have that.
That's what I want.
But I want it. I want just the trousers. I'm not really like you'd suit like the all-in-one, but I want, you know, like the purple and the sequiny bit of it. Like I was just like, yeah, that's the look that I want.
Yeah.
And I like paused it, like when she was there, and I was like, that is the color. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I want to do. And then I found somebody on Instagram that did these really nice suits, and I was like, we would love some of these suits for our show.
Hey, put it out there.
Yeah.
Open in, bring it in, bro. Bring it in.
Bring it in. Somebody will go, oh my gosh, we will dress you up. Hello. And yeah, get dressed up. It's going to be that occasion. You can get dressed up, dressed down, however you want to turn up, however you want to express yourself. Like, bring it with us, because we're going to be bringing it. Aren't we, darling?
Oh, we are. Sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to me.
We are going to be bringing it. Let's just see if there's anybody that wants to say anything, any messages. Lisa just said that something was happening to her.
Ooh.
Honestly, cannot wait for this activation, can we, Emma?
No.
Cannot actually wait. And the fact is, it's connected to your hormone balancing as well. Like, that's the next level. This happened to me. Went to a friend's for New Year's Eve, and all the films we watched just felt so aligned. I found this so very freaky. It will do. And as well, on the trailers before the film came on, so in our level 3 group, we were talking about Bob Marley, because Bob Marley's been presenting himself as well. Another great's been coming through. And then I'm watching the trailers, and the Bob Marley trailer comes on about his life story. And you know, when you like look around at people going, I've got no one to share this moment with. And I was like, wow, that was definitely confirmation of he's been showing through. But I think he's been showing through in our realm, because obviously we've got the hormone group and everyone's loving that, and the herbs that we use and all of that. So God, it's crazy what's happening. But yes, Lisa. So Lisa had that. She says it sounds absolutely fantastic. She's going to try and get there. Lisa are manifesting to come.
Yes, I love it. 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 And honestly, like, just come by yourself. Like, don't feel to come with anybody. But obviously you can come with as many people as you want, but just come by yourself. Honestly, it's a really easy journey to get there. And once you get there, you're not going to be on your own. You're going to meeting new people. We're going to be there to meet and greet you, to make sure everyone feels happy and comfortable, and just connecting you in with each other, because we're all there for
Yes.
one reason, because we want change, we
Yeah.
want transformation, and we are spiritual.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is. Do you know what? I was at the at my friend's party. I met up with one of the mums, and we were friends. We are friends, not we were friends, and we hadn't caught up for a long time. And she was like, "So, what are you doing now?" And you know what? I felt so empowered talking about quantum and being spiritual and connecting with like my energy and like what we've been doing. And I even added her to our attunement group. I said, "Look, I'm going to give you this gift, like from me and Emma. Just come into it," because she's really stressed at the moment. She's doing like loads of uni work, and she's amazing. And I was like, I just love being in this space all the time. I just love connecting all the time. And I thought, Nashua, rewind even like a year ago when we started it, it was still hard sometimes to say what we did.
Oh gosh, yeah, of course it was, yeah.
You know, to actually say, like, yeah, we connect with the quantum, and it's frigging amazing. Like, it just opens up our channels. We're just like, we use it in manifesting. We're using it in hormone therapy now. Like this hypothalamus, like part is like shown to us with the frequency and Edison. And this journey is incredible. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
No.
I
No, we wouldn't. So come and join us. Come and join us. Come and meet us. Come and have a squeeze. We'd love to see you there. So I think are all the links on there now, sure.
I'm going to I did put it on the earlier one, but I'm going to tag it into this rest stream as well. So you've got all the links. So there's 3 prices, and it is on the 3rd. Do you know, on all the posts that we did, we didn't write like what day it was. And I was like, oh my God, no wonder people are asking where it is. Like, when is it? So it's Saturday, the 3rd of February. It's 12 till 6. Okay. So there's loads of times to meet us at the beginning, isn't there, Emma? Like, we're just meeting and greeting when we first get there. And then it's in Streatham, so in South London. There's free parking like all around the side, like that we found out about, so that's cool. What else was I going to say about it? Oh yeah, the 3 prices. So there's 3 tiers. There's a front row, which is A, B, and C. So it goes like A at the front, B in the middle, C like at the back, but it's not really at the back, it's really intimate. And it's £149, £99 and £75. So whichever you go for, you'll still be able to see us. Like, it's not like right in the back, is it, Emma? Like, even the back seats.
No, it's a really, what we're planning on doing as well is making it very, very interactive.
Yeah.
So that everyone feels involved and alive and aligned.
Yes.
Go with what feels aligned to you. You know, just go with like, just come, just make sure you're there. That's the main thing.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So I can't believe we're doing a live audience, and we're getting filmed by Emma's brother and sister-in-law, who are these big time producers and film makers. So cannot believe that's happening. That's like a dream come true that we're getting it filmed.
It is, and it is like, this is like all the work and teachings we've been doing. Like, we are living proof. Like, when we first started out last November, we said we want to be in an audience. We want to do a live show with us. We want to do live like with us. We always knew that, and look, here we are, first one ever. It's coming into fruition. You know, it's coming into the realm now, and part of what we want to do next is go on tour with this and put it all up and down the country. That's, you know, we want to get quantum flame healing out there. We want everyone to understand the magic that is behind it, because we've been shown that quantum flame healing energy, it's the healing part of quantum. It's the part that heals you. And that's the part that now we've got to let everybody know about. So it's exciting.
It's so exciting.
I've been told we're on this mission for 20 years.
So get used to seeing us a lot. Eva's going to get some glitter face paint. Everyone's getting proper glitzy. I love it.
Oh, I love that. But again, like, come glitzy, come in your jeans and t-shirt, come however you want. Just be there in your company, in your presence, feeling cool, like how you want to be.
Yeah. She says, Steph and I looking at glitter might just come painted. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm thinking, do I need to get painted now?
Yeah, I know.
I've got like 6% on my phone, so
Right.
it's gonna shoot me off now.
It's going to shoot you off. Anyway, my lovelies, I'm going to put everything on, so don't worry. I'll put all the details on when it's on. Book your ticket. You are going to be activated, journeyed, loved, felt safe, like all of it, and dancing.
I love it, love it, love it. Yes.
Bye,
A
everybody.
lovely Sunday night, everybody.
Oh, love you all. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye, my lovelies.